Yeah. I'll let the sun heat that up and it'll cover up all that crap up there. It'll be like it never happened.
Meanwhile.
Good morning. Greetings and salutations. Diesel Freak here, coming to you from the front seat of my 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee. You know, I really like this car. And I'm driving the dog crap out of it. As much as I like this thing, this is a great example of what happens to technology as it ages. And, you know, think about this thing in 2002, this was like the epitome of automotive technology. It has things like heated seats, heated leather seats. Ooh, fancy. Electric windows and door locks, cruise control, air conditioning. Did I mention it has heated seats? It has a awesome sound system with CD and a tape player. The best of 1970s and 1990s audiophile technology. A 10-disc CD changer. Auto darkening mirrors. Heated side view mirrors. Stuff like that. It pales in comparison to some of the technology that's in today's vehicles. It doesn't have a big screen. Right? It doesn't drive itself. You actually have to physically drive this car. Push a button and let the car drive itself. No. But in 2002, this was like the best that the automotive industry had to offer. And it wasn't half bad, and it still isn't half bad. This is a nice car. Even with almost 200,000 miles on it, it still drives nice. It runs good. It has its problems, as you've seen, depending on where this video falls in the timeline. But I like it. I would probably buy another one if I had to. But one of the technologies that this thing has is the auto darkening mirror, and this is a great example of what happens to technology as it ages. So as I understand how this mirror works, there's 2 layers of glass with an electromagnetic gel in between the layers. And there's a sensor in the back and a sensor in the front. And a little microchip inside the mirror, and it's reading the difference in the intensity of light front to back. And when there's more light coming in the back sensor, the sensor that's facing the driver, it activates that electronically, it activates that gel and dims the mirror for you. Who could be bothered to take their hand off the steering wheel, reach up and flip a little lever to, you know, change the angle of the mirror, like the kind of mirror that's in the XJ? I don't know. We gotta have that done automatically, and as that system ages out, much like the 10-disc CD changer, it just doesn't work. It fails, and when this fails, it fails in a darkened mode. And depending on the angle that you look at the mirror, you'll get like a superimposed image over the image. So you kind of get double vision. It's not a very good mirror when it doesn't work. So I'm going to replace it today with another 23-year-old mirror. So I'm going to take this one off, and it's pretty easy to remove. This is a very simple thing. You can actually buy these mirrors new. And if you're in the market for a WJ auto darkening mirror, check the link in the description. I'll see if I can find one in the Rainforest store. I know they still make them new. And you can purchase that if you're so inclined through the link in the description. And this channel can earn a little bit of a commission, maybe to offset some of the costs of replacing these old, aging, antiquated technologies. But I digress. So to remove the mirror, T20 screw right here, loosen that. Yeah, pull the harness out. There's a little tab you got to push back here. It goes into the back of the mirror. I'll show you here. Take that out. It slides right off. There's your connector. You push the tab on the connector and pull this out. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, but this is kind of a smoked color. Oh, kind of a brownish. Hello. And it's darker around the edges, and it's more silver in the middle. In comparison, there's the new one. Old one, new one. Old one, new one. Like I said, I don't know how the camera's going to portray that, but trust me when I say they look different. If you look at the connector here, there's 5 wires coming out of the connector. It only takes a positive and a negative for the mirror to work. The other wires activate the side view mirrors if you have the auto darkening side view mirrors. I don't. Those ain't gonna darken. I would imagine that would add a few $100s to the cost of the mirror replacement too, but I have this button right here and I can just push it and the mirror turns away, and I don't have to deal with the annoyingly bright F350 that's following behind me. I want to check this wiring first to make sure that I'm actually getting power up there. Okay, let's see. Okay, what we got here? Let's do green and black. Let's do that one. I probably should get a proper voltmeter, because this one really sucks. Okay. Oh, look at that. Something's happening. Something's happening. You know, I can tell because of the way it is. Okay. Put that back on the windshield mount. Tighten the screw back down. Don't over tighten it. Adjust the mirror. Oh, that's so much better. Hi. Can you tell the difference? I can. This mirror here, it's kind of like wearing sunglasses. That one right there makes me realize just how old I really am. Wow, who the hell is that guy? You see how that looks? How it's all smoked around the edges, and it looks like an old mirror, crying out loud. That's no good. That is more gooder. I found this one on the Bay of Ease for like 20 bucks. You know, it likely came out of a scrapyard, right? Came out of the junkyard. Somebody parted out a WJ, and it still worked. There's the problem. The parts that you're going to find in the junkyard are just as old as the junk that's in your car, and you're taking a gamble. And who's to say that that one ain't going to fail in 6 months? It might. So maybe you're more inclined to go spend 150 or 160 bucks on a brand new unit. If you are, click the link in the description. It's one way you can help the channel. Or maybe I'll just put a link. Maybe if I can find one of the manual ones, I'll put that link in there too. If you're not interested in a review mirror for a WJ and you shop at Amazon, consider going through the links and do the Amazon shopping you're going to do anyway. You can help the channel by doing that. So that's all I got for today. Nice short little video. I still don't have, well, I do have a car payment for the next few months, but 36 more payments and it's all mine. No, not really. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry, and have a splendid day. Bye.
That felt good. I don't know what to trip over that anymore.